What's your Mackey's order? Well, Angel, you are going to find out right now because we are now driving to Mackey's to get some food. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So if you haven't watched my previous video, myself and Jam went on a little drive, answered some of your questions on Instagram, and it was so long and we chatted so much that it's actually made 2 videos. So here is part 2. Listen out for your questions if you asked any, and I hope you enjoy this video. Well, if you want it more on you should have just said. Hi everybody. We're now at the Mackey's drive-through. I'm not going to get my full usual order because I'm not actually that hungry, but... Oh, what are you getting? Because you're going to have to tell me.
I haven't figured it out yet.
Oh no, that scares me. You've got time, we've got loads of time, haven't we?
Worst part is they haven't flipped the boards yet, so...
Oh, you're joking, what time are we on? 1:30.
Oh yeah, it's time. But they haven't flipped the boards, so I can't even have a look.
Controversial opinion, we hate Mackey's breakfast and we are fuming that you have to wait till 11 o'clock.
I don't hate it, it just does nothing for me. Like, fucking hell, look at that seagull.
It's just like laying an egg on his roof.
I wonder if they know it's there.
Is that one starting on us? I'm locking the doors.
Well, in case it tries to open it.
It might. You never know with these things anymore. Probably a bit early starting. I mean, we're nowhere near the drive-thru, are we really?
No. Yeah, Mackey's breakfast just does nothing.
Yeah, we're not about it, are we?
No.
That egg looks vile.
I don't mind a breakfast wrap if I have to have a Mackey's breakfast, and the hash browns are nice. I like the hash browns.
Never even had one. Greg's breakfast is just where it's at, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but like the McMuffins are just dry.
My favourite thing is when James orders mine. He goes, "Can I have a chicken McSandwich, please?" It's a McChicken sandwich on. Every time. Yeah. Hi, can I have a chicken McSandwich? That's not what it's called. Oh,
you could tell that's something I actually do, because when you said it then I was like, yeah, what's wrong with that?
I love it.
The chicken McSandwich.
The chicken McSandwich.
I think half the problem is Mackey's bacon is bad.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had it. I'm just not here for the break. Can you imagine being hanging and waiting till 11 o'clock for your nugs? I normally get up about 6 AM when I'm hungover. Till 11 o'clock, that's like 15 hours. What are you getting? You need to tell me.
I'm going to have to go for my usual, aren't I? Because they haven't got the boards out, so I can't even see what the chicken legends are.
Yeah.
I don't know what the flavours are. What are the flavour choices with the chicken legend? Is it on the back of these boards? It is, but I can't fucking see them.
What am I getting? I think I know what I'm getting. So then, how is everyone? Are we doing okay? Yeah. It's only 11:30. We're doing it. It's 12:15. Are we ordering or no? It'll probably be the next one, won't it? Gemma, what are you having? You haven't told me what you're having.
I'll decide.
Might wait till the next one.
I'll let you order yours and then I'll order mine second. Okay. And I'll have made my mind up by then.
Oh, the chicken legends. Let's show on the back of that. Cool mayo, barbecue sauce, hot and spicy.
Don't want that. I'm gonna go for the huge.
What's the huge?
Please move forward to the next order.
I don't like making decisions.
Can you hurry though, because you're panicking me. What is the decision?
Order yours.
Okay.
I'm pretty certain I know, but I'm gonna see what. I'm just gonna let the flow take me.
Hiya, please can I have a 99p plain mayo chicken?
Yeah.
Can I get a medium chips?
Yeah.
And a medium coke?
No.
5 selects.
Can I get a 5 selects meal?
Sweet chilli and sour cream.
With sweet chilli and sour cream and a coke?
Yeah.
And a double cheeseburger.
And a double cheeseburger please, with no gherkin or onion.
Yeah, no.
That's everything, thank you.
That's $50.
Thank you very much. Pump up the jam. Pump it up.
I was so close to trying something new.
This could be the start of something new.
I never really try new things.
No, we get quite stuck in our ways.
I like trying new restaurants and things like that.
Yeah, agreed. But it's because you don't want to try something, it'd be shit, and then you'd be like, oh, I should have just got what I normally got.
Yeah.
That's the issue.
Like, I've had the same Subway order now for
Oh, I've got 2.
5,
See, at
6
least
years.
I've got 2. Mine's been the same since college.
The only time I changed it, I get an Italian BMT, was they did a mega meat one, which was an Italian BMT with meatballs.
Where
It's the only time I've
Are you
changed
going to
it.
just hold the drinks for a sec?
Yeah.
Do you need me in?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Hi, thank you very much. Please can we get some ketchup? Do you want me to check your dates? Thank you. Thank you very much. See you later. So, our Mackey's order. I have 3. So the one I've just got, McChicken sandwich meal or 6 nugs. They're my 3 go-to meals. What about you, baby?
I have 1.
Chicken selects?
Yeah, pretty much.
No. Yeah, that's true actually, isn't it?
If I'm really hanging, I'll occasionally get 20 nugs.
But we'll get that to share, won't we? Like.
No, if I'm really hanging, I'll get 20 nugs.
Oh no, you do get 20 nugs and I just have a few donuts. Look at these seagulls scowling at us. Mate, you're not getting any, so don't even come
Back
over.
when I was a teen and I didn't really put weight on, my order used to be 20 chicken nuggets and 2 double cheeseburgers.
Why are you shouting at us? We're not giving you anything, so don't call your mates over. We're not doing it. Gracias. Sorry about the seagulls squawking.
I hope you didn't want too much ketchup.
Why?
That's it.
Oh, fantastic. Right, let's continue with the questions.
Let's use our platform to improve the world. Mackie, sort your ketchup shit out.
Yeah,
I don't
give
want
him-
2 ketchups.
Can I have some ketchup? Some means like a lot.
But you can say loads and they'll still give you 2.
Agreed.
I'm sorry, is it coming out of your wages? Because if it is, Mackie's, stop.
Stop that. Right, where should we get to next? Oh, this is a good one. Should you stress if you don't know what you want to do as a long-term career?
Here's a
James
secret.
isn't interested in the questions anymore because he's
One
got food
second.
now. What was the question? The question is, should you stress if you don't know Should you stress if you don't know what you want to do as a long-term career?
I'm not stressed and I don't have a clue.
I don't know. For me, I know it'll be performing, I know it'll be fun, I know it'll be dance related, teaching related, but I couldn't tell you what that's going to be. Whether that's a teacher, whether that's YouTube if it kicks off, whether that's like a performer. I couldn't tell you. There's this thing that you're like meant to know what you want to do straight away, and you're meant to like go and train for it and then
Yeah, I think we
get
put a
the
lot
job.
of pressure on people to know what
Especially
they want to do from a
young
young age.
people, like, because think about it, you choose your college, you choose what you want to do at college when you're what, 16?
Yeah, or you choose your A-levels at 16.
That is a lot of pressure.
And you choose your degree and your specialism at 18.
Yeah.
And you can retrain, but it'll cost you another 45 grand.
Yeah. So really just don't panic about it, like give yourself some time. Like, I think I like the way it's worked out, but I think it's good to have a gap year between either college and uni, or you can't have a gap between school and college, can you, because you've got to go into.
Yeah.
I think a gap year is a really good idea if you don't know what you want to do, because it gives you time to actually think, right, because it is a lot of pressure. Like, I haven't felt pressure to go to uni because that's just what you do.
I mean, I had 2 gap years and still didn't know what I wanted to do by the end of it.
True, that's also true. So just don't worry about it. I think the lighting's a bit off here, but
What you do as your degree isn't the end of the world.
no.
The way I looked at it was a degree gets me away from the small town that I grew up in without having to move to a new place completely unprepared and have to find new friends and find a job.
You don't need to know.
No.
Give yourself time. I'm like, we're only what? You're 24, I'm 21. We don't need to know. Do you know what I mean? You've got the rest of your life to have a career and a job. Like, why does it matter if we know exactly now? I mean, fantastic if you do. And I think it can be quite intimidating when people know exactly what they want to do. Like, my friend Anna, she just knows, like, she's just like, right, I'm going to be a teacher, so I'm going to do this. And that is fantastic. Like, it's quite scary to see someone that knows exactly what they want to do and, like, be so set on it.
Yeah.
I think that can be scary when you're a bit wishy-washy. but you really don't need to know, do you? I'm not slagging off Anna, like, that's really good.
I prefer the idea of deciding what I want to do and where I want to be, and then working my career around that. As in, like, I know that I want to go travelling, so I know that I'm not going to start my career for a few years. And then when I finish travelling, we might decide that, do you know what, we really liked Australia. Let's go live there for a while, and I'll work out what I want to do, what can get me the money I need to live in Australia then. I do want a career, I want something I can progress into and enjoy, but I don't know, the where matters more to me than the what.
Than the job. But I think working at the moment in just like jobs, it's really taught me that you do need to find what you love, because you spend most of your time at work. Like, you need to enjoy what you do, and that's why they say, like, do what you love, because just working a job that you're not interested in, it's draining. So definitely, obviously you're gonna have times in your life where you need to just do a job. You just do what you can because you need the money. But yeah, just find what you love and do that as your job, because like I have a little dancing job and I get paid to do something that comes so naturally, not to blow my own arsehole, but something that comes so naturally. That's not the saying, is it?
Blow my own arsehole.
To do something that comes so naturally to me and get paid for it is like, wow, what the hell, like it feels like easy money, but it's not easy because I've trained, do you know what I mean? I don't know, like, but yeah, just do what you love, and you don't need to know your career. Should we do the next question? I think it's a good time to get on to...
You're measured by your success and not your amount of training.
Thanks, Angel. This is a fun one. So there's two that go hand in hand. So the first one is, what is your go-to cocktail? And the second one is, on a scale of 1 to 1,000, how much do you miss Turtle? 4,673.
981.
Oh. If you don't know, Turtle is our nickname for Turtle Bay. I feel like that was just our prime, wasn't it? Like,
I love Turtle Bay, but there are places in Leeds I miss more.
Five Guys.
Five Guys, Almost Famous, Assembly.
No, I am so after a cocktail at the moment. So my favourite cocktail, this is in Turtle Bay form, because they're the only cocktails that I thoroughly enjoy and could just drink 47. My favourite cocktail at the moment is a side chick martini, which is like a porn star, but I just think it's a bit more silky and a bit more smooth. And it's so classy and sassy. I just love that cocktail. It's getting hot in here, isn't it?
My go-to is probably a pina colada. I mainly drink them when I'm on holiday, don't I?
Yeah.
Turtle did one called Island Affair, which I used to like as well, which was a melon flavoured
watermelon creamy.
It tasted like watermelon sweets, like that false watermelon flavour, but it tastes really good.
And it was creamy, beautiful. So very good questions. How do you stay so positive despite what's going on? You're always like a little ray of sunshine. Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I'm always positive at all. I've had some rough nights recently, haven't I? Like, really, well, to be fair, it's been to do with like time of the month, hormones, but at the same time, like, I am struggling. Like, I feel like I'm in a rut. Like, I'm just working, coming home, working, coming home. Staying positive. We just look after ourselves. Like we said about spending money, but you have got to treat yourself as well. Like, I've just bought some like new skincare because I want to focus on my skin, and like I'll buy myself a nice little new outfit. It's about like treating yourself as well, isn't it? Like, and I had a conversation with my friends the other night, and we said we are doing so well. Like, we've all got jobs, which is incredible because we're in such a hard time. We've just finished our uni degree and got really good grades, even though it was in a pandemic. I also just won a Dean's Award of Excellence in dance from uni. So like, we need to give ourselves credit. Like, we are doing a lot. Like, the fact that we've still got jobs and we're like keeping going. Like, you've got to look, just like reflect on yourself and think like, what have I actually achieved? Because we've done so much.
Yeah, I think people don't give themselves credit for
I don't think we do.
How well they're doing.
And I think we're the type of people who don't, especially me.
People are very keen to beat themselves up about things that don't matter.
Yeah, but yeah, it's all about treating yourself, isn't it? looking after each other. My friends have also been really supportive. Like, we're all just checking in on each other. Like, we're trying to FaceTime a bit more often. You know, like...
Well, we had that conversation, didn't we? I said that to you.
Yeah, James said, look, you need to be speaking to your friends more and making time for them because, you know, we're in a tough time. But thank you, that was very lovely. Let's have some more. This kind of goes into what we've just been saying. After finishing your degree, are you still wanting a career in performing? My answer is yes. No. I feel like you're going to be one of these like 40-year-old actors though. I see that for you. Like sexy dad vibes, you know? I do see that for you. I do. This, but like, to me, like, YouTube's kind of like performing. I know it's real life, but it is like slightly performing. Like, I like to play up to the camera. I don't know if you've noticed. But yeah, I definitely want to be performing. I love it. And another question was like, have I got any dance jobs? I do a dance class on a Monday. It's on Zoom at the moment, where I teach 2 young children classes and then an adult class. I also did a workshop with a company that ran over like three days, and that was doing like shadow puppets and stuff. So I have been doing like little bits and bobs, but yeah, definitely want a career in performance. Do you not at the moment? No.
So my uni degree made me sort of not enjoy performing very much anymore. I didn't really enjoy my degree massively. I did fine in it. I did well in it, but so it's made me think maybe I don't actually want to perform as a career.
You've got to be really determined.
For me, I want comfort in my life.
We want nice things,
and I'm not sure necessarily a career in acting is the way to get those things, because it's such a difficult path to choose.
Agreed. The thing is, James is very much jack of all trades. Like, he could do anything. I feel like you'll just get a job and it'll be so random, but it'll just make sense. Do you know what I mean? I feel like you're very much that kind of person. Sorry for the background noise. We're actually parked near a main road, so it's a bit busy.
Well, there was a point where we thought I got offered a job in Shanghai.
Yeah.
And we looked at moving there.
And we were going to just do it because we're just like, well, we've got nothing to lose, have we, at the moment? We've got nothing to lose. So we're just up for anything, aren't we? If you could go back to 1 year of your life, which year would it be and why? I don't know a year, but I know what I'd want to do.
Year 8.
Year 8! What the hell? What do you mean year 8?
Year 8's a great year.
I think it meant like 2008, not like, oh, I'd go back to like year 11.
Yeah. Okay. 2008/9.
Why?
It's a great year. There's just no worries in year 8. You're not...
You didn't know me.
Fair point.
Thanks, Angel.
Why? What was yours going to be?
I would go back to Edinburgh and do that again with you. We have great memories in Edinburgh. We went to the Fringe Festival. We haven't been together that long. It was only like a couple of months, right? We got drunk and started doing the dirty dancing lift to all these random people that we'd met and made friends with. We were chatting shit. We danced in a pub, in a bar all night, and everyone was watching us.
We were doing offensive Scottish accents to Scottish people.
Yeah. We watched some great performances. James got a glitter beard and everyone was complimenting him and not me, fuming. It was just, I just think that's one of the best like trips away we've had. I loved it. I'll never forget us dancing in that bar, and we just had an audience and like people clapping at us. Like, it was just so good. That's my favourite memory. So I'd love to go back to them. Year 8. Oh, year 8. Nah, nothing really going on.
Of course, your favourite memory is when somebody's staring at you and clapping.
Oh yeah, performance. Life is a performance for me. Does living in a small town bother you? Like, does it affect your confidence? Do you want to answer that for me?
Yeah. That's my answer for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does that mean? It does affect me?
Yeah.
I don't think it does.
Really?
Do you think it does?
Do you not think it affects your confidence?
No.
You always talk about missing the city and not liking living in a small town.
No, but it doesn't affect my confidence. Like, being in a small town and being in the vibe, do you know what I mean? It doesn't actually affect me. I miss cities, but I wouldn't say the small town, like, affects my confidence.
Ah, right now then.
I was gonna say, I was like, yeah, what do you mean, yeah? The thing is, for me, Rachel will get that reference, and George Ross, I'm not really in the clique. I'm not really in, do you know what I mean? I think because I've moved away for 3 years and come back, I'm not really in it. I wouldn't know if people were talking about me or not. I can understand why it would affect people, because it is scary. Like, I think if someone like tweeted about me, or like I saw someone like talking about me, I'd probably get a bit upset. But do you know what? I couldn't care less, because if you're talking about me, baby, you can't have a good life, because I'm talking about me. Do you know what I mean? I've only got myself to worry about. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not bothered. Like, do you know what is my ultimate thing that I think of? This is sad, but this is how you should live your life. One day you are going to die, right? Why lay on your deathbed and think, oh, I should have done that, but you didn't because you cared what people think? Why'd you care what people think? You're going to die either way, whether you do it or not. They're not going to care in a week's time. Why are you bothered?
People get over things quicker than you think.
Yeah, like...
But the other thing I saw once someone say, try and think of something embarrassing that you've done, and you'll think of loads of things. But if you try and think of loads of embarrassing things that somebody else has done,
you can't think of any.
You can't really think of many. Like, you'll remember like massive funny moments, like if someone stacked it in front of a load of people.
I mean, a friend used to wee our pants quite a lot, so I remember that. That was funny.
But like, if let's say you pick like a childhood friend and try and think of every embarrassing thing that they've ever done,
I can't really.
You won't. Like,
no.
Because people don't remember other people's embarrassment.
No.
They get over it, whereas...
And I just, you've got your own life to lead. Like, why worry about other people's? Do you know what I mean? Like, and another thing, like, if it's not harming you or offending anyone or hurting anyone, why does it matter? Do what you want.
Yeah.
Sometimes I find myself thinking like, oh, what are they doing? Then I'm like, actually, it's got nothing to do with me. Like, good for you. Do you know what I mean? So I think like living in a small town really doesn't affect me, because one, I'm not really in it. Like, I'm not in any like big friendship groups, or I don't know many. I know like, you know, everyone, but like personally I don't really know that many people. One. Two, I think I'm just, it doesn't affect my confidence. Do you think?
That side of things doesn't, no. You don't like the fact that you can't get pics here anywhere. The
question is, does living in a small town bother you? Like, does it affect your confidence? Living here bothers me because I want to be in Australia.
Yeah.
So it bothers me in that sense that I want to be living my young city travel life, but obviously I need to be here to save. Does it affect my confidence? No, because I'm not interested in what people have got to say about me. I think I don't know where I've got this from, because if you'd have asked me about 5 years ago, I'd have probably really cared.
Yeah. Would you dress the same way here as you would in a city?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Then it doesn't.
No, doesn't affect me. And I just think if you try and, like, I think it's a hard thing to get over, like, what people think.
Yeah.
But once you're over it, welcome to the other side, baby, because it's a good time over here. I couldn't care less. I think I'd be upset if I saw like 2 people like laughing at me from over there, but if I was with someone, I'd just be like, alright. But I don't know, I don't think it affects me, do you?
No, I don't think so.
But everyone should try and lead their life that way. Just live in your own world and you be the main character, baby, because that is the way I live. Okay. You're
not just the main character in your own story.
Am I in yours as well?
You try and make sure that you're the main character in everyone else's.
This is Emma's world, everyone else is just living in it. Next one. What's your dream wedding?
Just me and some guy.
Ah! No! Don't say that! Triggered. Don't pretend like we haven't spoke about it and stuff and that you're not into it, because he is.
Not really into the wedding side of things.
What are you into then?
I don't know. I don't want a big wedding, like a big loud event. Just like me.
So basically what's happening is we're going to have a wedding abroad that's a bit smaller, invite like close friends and family. That'll be a beautiful day and night, and then when we come home we're going to do like a big teepee, and then that's where you invite everyone and have a massive party. That's what's happening, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've spoke about it, so don't even pretend.
I'm just trying to think who everyone is for me.
Oh, Oh, don't
We'll
say
invite
that.
all 5 of my friends.
Oh, yeah, I don't have loads of friends. So a dream wedding is definitely abroad, I think. Like
Yes.
Mamma Mia vibes.
Yes.
Like beach vibes, or like beautiful villa or something.
Yeah, in our back garden in Australia.
Not in a back garden. And I can't do Australia, that's too far. I'm thinking like Spain or Italy. So yeah, we have spoke about it, but James just likes to pretend that he's not interested in all that stuff when he is. Don't you?
No.
So we've got what are your future plans together? And then like a lot about travelling. So like someone's put, I want to know your plans for travelling. How is the travel planning going? So there's a lot of questions around travel, so I feel like this is a good time to get to this.
Yeah, okay. So, travelling.
Where do we start?
Should we start with when we're planning on going?
Yeah, I think you know more about that than I do.
Should we start with timeline and then discuss how the planning's going?
Go.
So, timeline is roughly, we're aiming to go somewhere between June and August next year. June and September next year, sometime like. We're thinking June or September because we think flights will probably be cheaper outside of the school holidays.
And we kind of want a summer with our friends before we go, and like our family and...
Yeah, but then we also need to do research because there's certain parts of Australia that have a very wet season, so we don't want to land in the wrong parts at the right parts at the wrong times.
Yeah.
We don't want to land up north in Australia during the rain season. It's
yeah.
just raining the whole time we're there. So we need to do our research on that. So the plan is to go and...
Starting in Perth?
Yeah, potentially starting somewhere else on the way. We're thinking maybe flying into Singapore for a long weekend, spending some time there.
And then get the second flight to
and
Australia.
Then fly to Perth.
We're going to stay with my friend Fran for a period of time. Not going to put a time on it because she might not want us there for that long.
Plan is to go over to
Melbourne.
East to Melbourne.
Melbourne?
Because I've got some family friends there, so we're going to go and see them for a while, and then we're thinking about working around there. So the way a working holiday visa works is you can only work for the same employer for up to 6 months. So we're thinking we'll work in the city for 6 months or something, and then we'll maybe go and work on a farm for 3 months, because you have to work on a farm for 3 months, or in some kind of crucial employment.
And then, so we're working. Then we're travelling to Sydney.
Yeah, so we're doing that so we can apply for our second year of working holiday visa. Because we're going to spend our second year, the plan I think is more travelling and working. So we're going to go, the plan is to then go up to Sydney, and we're going to spend a few weeks, hopefully, maybe, depending on how much it's going to cost in Sydney. And then the plan is to rent a camper van and spend 3 or 4 weeks driving up the coast
in a camper van. So that'll be like the Gold Coast.
So that'll be through the Gold Coast, that'll be through Bondi, that'll be up all through that area, through Brisbane and places like that. And we're finishing that up in Cairns, because I think that's maybe
there's like
as far north as you can
destination points
go.
that we've looked into the journey, because obviously there's companies. Razza.
So you basically you pay a daily rental fee on the camper van, and then you pay basically a one-off charge, which I think is something like $200 for them to get the van back down to where you borrowed it from.
And then after Australia, that's when we're going to be travelling through
New Zealand
and Bali and Fiji and Thailand and Singapore.
Oh, you're not going to say how long we're...
Well, that's the plan. We're going to so basically we're doing a long time in Australia. That's why we're going to be like working and stuff.
And we're hoping not to really touch our savings whilst we're there. We're hoping we can make enough money to live and save up a little bit whilst we're there to do the travelling part.
So the travelling is Bali, Fiji, Thailand, Singapore, New Zealand at the moment. Philippines.
Oh.
What?
You don't do it in order, that upsets me.
Bali, Fiji, Thailand, Singapore. That's what I always say. I said New Zealand at the end, so I always forget about New Zealand.
New Zealand first.
Oh, they don't care. They don't
Fiji,
care.
Bali, like
Thailand.
up through Java and Kuala Lumpur. and then Singapore, the Philippines, and then Thailand. And then we're thinking as well, if there's money left, we'll maybe do China or Japan.
Yeah, Japan maybe. So basically, yeah, there's a lot, but it's mainly in Australia first, and then it's the travelling after, which is the plan. We've started doing like research into visas, into like the rules, like whether you need to have further evidence of ongoing travel. We've started, we watch a lot of travel vlogs, don't we?
Yeah.
We're starting to look at like cameras that we want to buy. So we've got a drone, we've got a GoPro. We now want another freaking camera, because you know what we're like. We just love the cameras. I don't know why. We just want to get good shots. Someone has put, when can Georgia book her flights to Australia?
GP.
Yeah. Maybe like
Preferably after we do.
ASAP pronto, baby. Like whenever you want to come, get yourself over. We're happy with that, aren't we?
Yeah.
Happy to have her take some pics. She's been doing really well taking my Insta pics.
Well, that's it.
We've
been watching a YouTuber recently, and they take like a camera guy around with them to film their stuff for them, which we like the idea of.
If you want a job,
we won't pay you, but you can pay for yourself, and you can come and do all that for us.
Free.
And if we start getting paid, we'll give you, 15–20%.
My sister's put, what are you getting?
Is that Amy trying to find out what she's getting for it?
Amy, I don't know what I'm getting you for Christmas, because she's like really easy to buy for, but really hard at the same time. So I don't want to be, that was a monster's driver. I don't want to be like too obvious, but I don't want you to just be like, oh, I don't know about that. So don't know, but I've actually already got my brother and my mum the present. So Amy is next, and she's the hardest one. What are your plans for the future together? Travelling?
Pretty much travelling. And then we'll come back and either set up somewhere, or ideally we'll be making some money and we'll just go travelling again. Yeah,
or build a house.
Or build a house.
We have to build it.
Eventually,
one of our future plans is
later on, isn't it?
But one of our plans is to build a house, isn't it? That is like another goal of ours at some point, isn't it?
I want an energy efficient house with lots of nice windows.
Lots of big windows, beautiful. Anyways, I think that's most of the questions covered. Thank you very much for sending your questions in. I've had a really good time. This has been fun.
Yeah.
I like this, just having a bit of a chat. But I hope you have enjoyed. Don't forget to
like and subscribe.
I say like, comment and subscribe now.
Like, comment
and subscribe.
And click the little bell so you never miss a video.
Oh, okay. Woohoo! I post new content every
Wednesday and Sunday
at
6 PM.
So come along and join us if you want to see some more, all these crazy adventures that are going to be coming up. And I hope you're okay. I hope you're doing okay. Remember just to live your life. Don't worry about what other people have got to say about you, because you know what? Who cares?
And we'll finish on the greatest quote I think I've ever heard, and it's just, it inspires me every day.
Any hole is a goal.
Really, it's going to be a touching moment.
Oh, go on, do yours, Sarah.
Live, laugh, love.
Ooh, not going in. Ooh, I'm not leaving it on that. We're going to have to think of something else now. I'm going to have to think of something else. Think of a good
Any
quote.
hole's a goal.
Any hole is a goal. That's from Drag Race. Don't care what people think, because do you know what? You've got your own life to lead. Doesn't matter what other people think.
Okay, if you don't love yourself, how in the hell are you going to love anybody else?
Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Thank you very much. If you don't know where that's from, get to know. Okay, thanks for watching, everyone. We're actually going to go now. Thanks for watching. Love you, lads. See you soon. Good night.